This is part one of a screencast for a demo recording. And so what you're looking at here is the landing page. We're calling the central module. So this is all administratable, and we can change all of the words that are in here. So as you kind of scroll down, well, actually, so here you have a spot to put in some video content. And as you scroll down the page, we have 4 windows that address kind of 4 sections of the platform: the buyer section, the reseller section, and the vendor section. And then the cloud deployment portion. Cloud deployment portion is where we manage all the different cloud infrastructure: Azure, AWS, SoftLayer, a bunch of others, and how they work with the vendors, the resellers, and the buyers, and how that infrastructure gets utilized by all of them. So it's content that needs to be added, manage that deployment, or we may just take this out altogether and put it someplace else. We're going to need content for the TSE system, technology selection engine, content for more info on the resellers and vendors as well. We said we're going to move this community page down. I think that makes sense. Here's information. It's a good page on the resellers. And we need content for the read more section as well, and some type of video content that can be added for that. I didn't show this to you before, right? So this is a drop-down window. I think we do the same thing on each one of these, actually. Here we have the upon the experience, and we'll put some videos in for each side. Again, each of the users in the platform. So this is the page for the Aponte for the vendors. Same exact thing. We're going to need content, video content, or some type of descriptor content for that also. And again, another video. So we need lots and lots of videos, obviously. Steve Jobs. And then information. I think we said that we were going to try to change this, that this is a buyer-focused window, and that the central model is really less focused on the buyer, but on the reseller and the vendor, and how the tool sets that we're offering in the enablement platform work, for a better buyer experience all around. And that's kind of what the focus is. So at the top, we have a spot for where you're going to find your vendors. If you're a reseller, again, it's very difficult to navigate this, and we're going to need some job aids. But this will be the landing page for the listing of the vendors, and it's standard for a specific type of views, and you can invite your own vendors into the mix. You can look at their marketplace. I'm sorry, you can invite these vendors. What happens when you invite them? Nothing happens when you invite them now. But if you're signed in, we'll probably take you to. I think what we'll do is if you're going to invite somebody, you're going to have to go through a sign in. You might want to see their marketplace. You might want to see their detail. And there'll be detail on each vendor, and you can filter by category or location. And again, this is all configurable. Again, more videos, because I seem to like videos a lot. Same exact thing in the opposite way for the reseller. If you're a vendor and you need to find resellers, you're going to go and you're going to get information about them. These might be ones that we want to highlight. You can sort. You can go to their marketplace. You can get detail, or you can invite them. Maybe this invite button works. Nope. Same thing. Okay, here's a page that we have to build. It says find resellers, but this is it's going to be a static page about buyers, and a lot of information if a buyer happens to navigate to the central model. We want to make sure that they understand what they need to do and the advantages for them, features and benefits, and and how they would select, you know, a reseller and what criteria they might want to use to do that. This is the open community, right? Landing page. Again, similar format. We might want to start changing this format a little bit. Everything really looks almost exactly the same, but I think we'll just do that with images maybe. But we'll figure that out. So again, tips and tricks, expert advice, building reputation. This would be some information that you know the super admins might want you to take a look at for a pick of the week, pick of the month, top trending articles, and then you can go do a search on all of the information that has been put into the platform, either by the vendors or the resellers or the users of the platform, and you could search it: tweets, tips and tricks, tech support. And again, this is all non-NDA information, but just kind of good research tools. Then we have a forum where you can browse by catalog. I don't know if we have any. Okay, here it is. Here's kind of the forum database, and let's see what happens when you go into the forum. All right, so you can do the same thing. Go into the forum, and then you can go look at who's been, you know, posting up blogs or tweets or, you know, information or, you know, from a forum perspective. And let's just see what happens when we click that. Does anything happen? Yeah. Okay. So you open up into the actual post. Okay. You can reply to the post. It saves the posts. You can subscribe. All right, so it just kind of pushes you back. And then standard contact page. Okay.